Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is Allagash White. And why am I reviewing this again? I actually had it in a blind tasting, didn't like it that much. What actually won that one? It was, Cigar City. It was Florida Cracker, obviously fresher. And this is pretty fresh. This is 3 months in. I didn't pick up any. I probably should have picked up a 6-pack. I just picked up 1 can, but they are now distributing down to Florida, which is pretty great. All the way down up in Maine. We're like 1,500 miles away or something like that, but they're dominating the market and coming down the East Coast, which is quite nice. This is a love child of the whole industry, or at least specifically the beer industry. They absolutely love this beer. They put it on the pedestal. This is one of the beers that is sort of like defining the style in the sense that it always wins GABF, or not every time, but wins GABF every time. And not literally, again, not literally, but there are few American attempts that sort of match this, and then the Belgian styles, Belgian examples that come here apparently don't really do that well. I guess I don't know, maybe freshness, who knows? But they're this is just like it's like Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. You know, that's like every brewer or industry person's favorite hoppy pale ale. This is like that. So, and actually one of the few holdouts of being bought out. Granted, they're not that big, right? They're not in the top 10, remotely close to that, but just one of the defining beers. And yeah, orange peel, coriander, blah, blah. This guy sits in a pretty 5.2. Sal sits in at 4.5 to 5.5. Let's see if that's this one part that I'm stressing out about, but this is really light and pale. I mean, this is exactly what style sits in. It's like 2 to 4 SRM, just like as pale, pretty much as pale as you can go for BJCP styles. Really nice kind of like medium haze to that guy. Extra white head, really just good head on that. Yeah, I mean, that's got that really nice kind of spicy quality to it, along with that kind of like really doughy wheat malt thing, or wheat. These unmalted wheat. It's got a little bit of kind of like eggshelly, it's like eggy that I get from wheat sometimes. It's hard to explain, but like it's like the paleness of egg whites. It's like strange to explain, but fragrant floral, not too soapy. Maybe a little zippiness of the orange zest. Yeah, pretty sits in a nice place, but this is a drinking beer, so. Yeah. I mean, some people are blown away by this guy. Maybe I need to drink more of it, but I mean, it is what it is. Really nice kind of pale drinking wheat beer. It doesn't really have, for me, too much pronounced kind of like adjunct quality, as in the citrus and the coriander. The coriander here sits a little bit base tony. Sometimes it sits like very potpourri-ish for the style. Sometimes it has a really kind of like bite of citrus zest. I definitely get some citrus zest now. Let's talk about it. There's a kind of like a zest bitterness that sort of comes in. They call cream mouthfeel on BJCP. Actually, should have BJCP on me right now, but I don't. I really didn't get that printed out, actually, come to think of it. I lost my copy. I don't know where it went, but yeah, just go to Kinko's or FedEx. I should get the whole thing printed out for myself for studying. But yeah, it has a substantial mouthfeel for something that's 5.2. Really nice crusher. It's that doughy quality up front. It has a really nice kind of hint of candied sweetness that plays with that kind of curacao, orange peel. I see a little bit of like base tone from maybe the coriander. This offering this like spice and like herbal, like base note. Sometimes it plays, again, sometimes the corianders really go aggressive, or they go very zippy, and they get also like very floral. I don't really get that from this guy. Now in the back end, I sort of get this kind of like perfumey tone to it, which is actually quite nice. It's a little bit potpourri-ish as I speak more, but yeah, just like really nice, creamy, drinkable wheat ale. Honestly, getting towards what like Hefeweizen can do, which just has a really big tone of like creaminess and carbonation. This one's a little bit more light and tasty. That's fine. again, maybe this is a beer that, and as I drink it more, I get some more of that kind of, I actually don't have that cold, but as I'm warming up, I get more of that orange zest coming in, or offering this kind of like really nice kind of like candied, like sugar crusted candied orange peel kind of flavor, which is quite nice. So this is probably one of those beers that like sort of, you know, it's not a first impression beer. You know, I'm sitting here and like, you know, him and hawing about it, but like, yeah, you know, maybe after like 2, 3, maybe after 4, 5, that it sort of like really like grows on you, and every sip you get, like that's a goal with a drinking beer like this. That, you know, after 1, it's like good. After 2, you think about it more. 3, 4, like it sort of changes on the palate with you, and the complexity of the beer grows. And the drinkability is always there, but the complexity is what grows on you, right? Yeah. So there it goes. High utility, right? For me, I like maybe something just a little bit different. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like one of those haters. Not everybody has to love Allagash, white hell. It's very good though. Let's go with the solid rating. It's very light. There's a really wonderful levity to it. Like, you know, as you drink it, there's a creaminess, and the malt only sits at a certain place, and there's not many edges to it. You know, you can get like hey, there's orange in here, and there's that coriander. It's like, it just sits at a very like smooth place. Same thing that Sierra Nevada Pale Ale can do. I mean, I think these are analogous beers in the sense of their drinkability, their complexity, and their likability in the industry. So, solid. Let's go with a. Then again, blind. I don't know if I could, you know, give that much credence to this beer. It's just like full blind. Like, it's fine. It's good. Let's go with solid 88. Let's go solid 88, and if you guys want, I could probably revisit this guy. Maybe do again. Revisit it against some of the Belgian and American examples now that we get a fresher, right? So, yeah. I mean, for me, it was like towards the middle of the pack, from what I remember. The beers that I did on a blind Vit beer tasting, but 88. Very, very good. High utility. But yeah, you guys post in the comments below. Are you guys like super Allagash white fans? Until next time, guys. Cheers.